Hello, folks. I am Chad with CD Shave, and thank you very much for joining me for tonight's shave and a soap review. Tonight, we're doing a good review of a soap that I managed to get a sample of that is actually no longer in production, at least as of right now. Whether it's production or not in the future, well, that remains to be seen. So, folks, let's start with the holiday of the day. Today is National... I didn't come up with this, all right? I just didn't. I can't even say this with a straight face, but National Wiggle Your Toes Day. Have at it. So it's National Wiggle Your Toes Day. Anyway, on to the soap review. We're going to be doing Mickey Lee Soapworks La Belle Du Sud. La Belle Du Sud. And translated, The Beautiful South. So, fantastic name, actually. So, a little bit about the soap here. Again, Mickey Lee Soapworks. The date of this soap release was spring of 2015. She did another review or another release of it shortly after that. And then she stopped production on it for a little while as it didn't quite sell as much as she wanted it to, but it's still an extremely popular scent, and she's very proud of it. So, we'll talk a little bit about the soap and how she came up with it, and how Miss Samantha came up with the name as well. So, again, it's a seasonal soap. It was available in the spring. At the time, it was around $16, if I remember, and it was available at MickeyLeeSoapworks.com. But right now, it is not currently available on their current lineup. So, and folks, for more on Mickey Lee Soapworks, as far as their where they came from, how they started, and so on and so forth, see my review on Cape Verde. All right, so ingredients in this. Typical lineup for awesome ingredients. They get stearic acid, tallow. That's right, it is a tallow-based soap, folks. Coconut milk, aloe vera juice, coconut oil, potassium, and sodium hydroxide. Castor oil, vegetable glycerin, or glycerol. Lanolin, shea butter, avocado oil, fragrance, and essential oils. The three notes in this that we're talking about are peach, lavender, and pistachio. So, their soap, they described it as, our shave soap captures the sweet yet sassy nature of a Southern belle, the sweet scent of ripe peaches cut with an undercurrent of lavender and a hint of nutty pistachio. As far as I'm concerned, to really get the full effect of this right off the puck, as it were, or in this case, as you can see, it's a sample, you got to really breathe in deep. To me, it smells like a light lavender candle. I like the scent. It's light. It kind of makes me think of a new kind of... Actually, you know what? It makes me think of walking into a store with all kinds of new products, specifically candles and maybe some type of, just fresh air. It just smells good. It's a really nice fresh smell, and I really like it quite a bit, actually. It's perfect for spring. So anyway, all right, let's talk about how this soap came to be. So I talked with Samantha today at length about it, and I asked her, and she said that she wanted to make a summer scent at the time, but she wanted to use peach to do it, but she wanted to make it different, something to stand out. Well, that's not so easy. Now, they decided to infuse it with pistachio, but they found it made it a little bit too sweet. So they went really nuts, and they infused it with some floral notes to kind of earth it out a bit. And I think they definitely did that. So the name is kind of unique, La Belle Du Sud. I said to her, how did you come up with that? What made you grab that? And she said, they really had a hard time with the name. They said they ended up coming up with something along the lines of Peachy Keen, but that name was just the pits. So they decided to go on, reach out for some suggestions, and they went on to Reddit and spoke with some of their fellow wet shavers. And there was a French-Canadian member who suggested La Belle Du Sud. And there you have it. The Beautiful South. So let's get this soap bloomed, or not bloomed, but lathered. We're going to bowl lather, take a sample out of here, put it in our bowl. Tonight's brush, we're going to be using the Omega Pure Boar Hair. We got our alum block ready to go for slippery fingers. And we are going to do the straight razor shave. Gold dollar, 100. So let's get this lathered up here. And then we're going to get right into the shave. So we'll be right back. Thank you very much for joining me, folks. We're back. Look at that. Took about a minute. Actually, took a couple of minutes because I put a little bit too much soap in the bowl. But there we are, ready to go. I'm going to wet the face. Now, I only have about a day's worth of growth here. But, oh, yeah, I definitely can smell the earthy notes now that it's all lathered up here. And this brush is a really good brush. I like it a lot. Some people kind of knock it because it's cheap, but I think it works just fine. The only thing I don't like about it is because it eats soap. It really does. But when you're doing samples, it's not as bad, or if you're bowl lathering, because you control how much soap it really eats. Yeah, I'm picking up the floral notes in this too. But it's not bad. I'll tell you something right now, man. Mickey Lee Soapworks, they really know their scents. They really do. So if you guys, even though this particular one isn't available right now, you know, if you're looking at their site and you don't know which one to get, reach out to Samantha, man. She'll talk to you and she'll help you figure out what's gonna, you know, what'll work for you, what won't. So, she's really full of good information. So, get the razor ready, rock and roll. Let's do with the grain. The side. Now, let's talk about the performance. I mean, I've mentioned their stuff before, but I got to tell you, man, slickness is definitely there. Just been my experience, the residual slickness is there. It's top notch. I mean, it really is. If you're looking for a soap that has consistent results, no matter what scent you get, this is it. All right. Let's get the lip done and we'll be done with this first pass. Another thing I like about this company is the customer service. I mean, most of these artisans, they're artisans. They don't have, a call center somewhere who is fielding people's calls. So when you go to get a hold of them, you're talking directly to them. Now, their lives do not revolve around your call. Having said that, I'm very, very surprised and grateful in a good in a good way that how readily available they are here. When I send an email, damn, that's good. When I send an email, I don't think I've waited more than a day for a response. I may not get the information right off, but I at least get an acknowledgement. It's hey, I know what you're asking for. I'm working on it. Give me a couple of days. And you can't ask for more than that. You can't. Now, the one thing I'd like to say, or I wouldn't like to say, I'm glad I can't say, is I can't really comment on their ability as far as, taking care of you if there's a mistake. Because I haven't experienced any. So. But I would imagine if there was a mistake in my order, it'd be taken care of post haste, because that's how they are. All right, cross grain. Nice. This is a really good shave. Excellent, excellent shave. All right. Other side, and then we'll finish the shave up off camera. My hands are a little slick. Allen block. Slippery razor. Man, lather on this stuff is incredible. All right. All right, ham. Shave's going awesome. We're gonna go ahead and finish this shave up off camera, and then we'll come back with with our final thoughts and remarks and comments on the soap. So, folks, this is an excellent soap, an excellent shave. I'd like to recommend it, which I do, but I'm just gonna recommend Mickey Lee Soapworks in general. So far, so we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are done. The shave has been completed. Just gonna throw on some. There's witch hazel peach. I'm sorry. You know what? I could have used peach, but I didn't think of it. Go with the rose petal. There. It's nice. Okay, so let that sit on our face a little bit before we throw on the post-shave balm, which is going to be Aqua Velva Sensitive 5-in-1, because I am a sensitive guy. So, all right. La Belle Du Sud. I really like it. I do. I hope it comes back into production, because if it doesn't, when this is gone, it's gone. So, but ladies and gentlemen, if you guys want to try Mickey Lee Soapworks, I suggest trying any of their stuff. Their stuff is all great. So, guys, give it a shot, and ladies too, if you haven't yet. They got plenty of products on their website. They even got some stuff for they got bath bombs and all kinds of other stuff on there. So give them a shot, take a look at it. I'll put a link to their website in the description below. So that is the review. Folks, if you have any questions or comments, good, bad, or indifferent, throw them in the comments section below. I'd love to hear from you. I will get back to you guys as soon as I can on it. And as always, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Get that ticker going. Now, if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, but make sure you knock that bell, mash it down, punch it, but that way you guys get a notification every time we do a new video. So, thank you very much for joining me. I am Chad with CD Shaving, and we'll see you guys in the next video.